Edemar Cid Ferreira Center also served as the president of the Bienal de São Paulo from 199,398 Bienal de São Paulo, a fresh cache of art previously owned by the money-laundering Brazilian banker Edemar Cid Ferreira could be hitting the auction block in the near future. U.S. authorities have announced that they are formally returning 95 works of art to Brazil that were smuggled out of the country by Ferreira, the former president of Banco Santos, and confiscated over the past decade. The repossessed art includes Woman, a sculpture by Henry Moore, photographs by Julia Margaret Cameron, Man Ray, and Nan Golden, prints by Louise Bourgeois, paintings by Rufino Tamayo, Francis Picabia and Helen Frankenthaler, and contemporary works by Anish Kapoor, Vic Muniz, Patricia Piccinini and Tracy Moffat. Our office is proud of our role in returning these treasured works of art, said June Kim, the acting district attorney for the Southern District of New York, in a brief statement. These works were used to mask an audacious criminal scheme by Edemar Cid Ferreira. Following revelations that it defrauded creditors of roughly $1 billion, Ferreira's Banco Santos collapsed in 2005, and Ferreira was sentenced to 21 years in prison for money laundering and crimes against Brazil's financial system the following year. His art-filled mansion in São Paulo's Morumbi neighborhood was compared to a private museum, but when the banker's assets were seized by the court, Brazilian officials found that a chunk of his unlawfully funded art collection, reportedly valued in the tens of millions of dollars, was missing. They subsequently enlisted the help of Interpol and the U.S. to recover the objects. Inside Edemar Cid Ferreira's art-filled home Buenopolis, the U.S. Attorney's Office and Homeland Security investigations have found and repatriated several valuable pieces in recent years, some of which have later popped up at auction to pay off Banco Santos creditors. In October 2016, a year after officials returned Jean-Michel Basquiat Hannibal 1982 to Brazil, the work showed up in a contemporary art sale at Sotheby's London, where it fetched £10,565,000. In November 2015, 5 years after they reclaimed Roy Lichtenstein's modern painting with yellow interweave 1967, it sold at Sotheby's, New York for $3.4 million. They located the latest stockpile of art from sources in France, the United Kingdom, and the Netherlands. In the U.S., third parties voluntarily turned over 2 of the works. Together they are headed to the judicial administrator in Brazil so that they may be disposed of and distributed as part of the Banco Santos bankruptcy estate, according to the U.S. Attorney Office's stipulation and order.